Are you ready?
This is my irons run of High Desert Brutality 2023, Stage 4, Silent Scope. Stage brief here. My notes here? Perfect stage, no notes. Just kidding. This stage ends up being an undeniable success for me. There are several times that I get first round hits, and quite frankly, this stage is as ideal of marksmanship conditions as we could ever hope for in a brutality stage. We're prone, without any sort of physical exertion, without any sort of weird position. It's just a flat prone, monopoded off a magazine or supported off a bipod with targets that are relatively level to you. You cannot get more ideal than this in a brutality match. So it heavily rewards people who have excellent fundamental rifle marksmanship. The seated position is a little bit tougher. It's not one that I have personally practiced very often. There may have been, in retrospect, some way to lend myself some leg and elbow support that I intend to explore when I get the chance. The more good shooting positions you can add to your repertoire, the better you will do when faced with awkward situations. Pay special attention to Stage 5 later on in these videos. In general, there were a few elements that led to my success on this stage, relatively speaking. The first is I very carefully spotted all the targets pre-stage with a rangefinder and correlated that rangefinder view with my unaided eye. The second is that I spent quite a lot of time prior to High Desert Brutality zeroing, chronoing, re-zeroing, fine-tuning, and confirming my zero out to 560 yards. Third, the afternoon conditions of lighting really helped in providing decent contrast between targets and backstops. And finally, this seems really minor, but it's something that came up when I was talking with people afterwards. I don't just know where my irons hit, I know exactly what point in my 9 MOA front sight that bullet is going to land. Anyways, that was Stage 4. I'll be perfectly frank, it's kind of a boring stage from the videographer's perspective because nothing dynamic is happening. But this was a very, very classic stage in testing your fundamental marksmanship. Stay tuned for not Stage 5, because we actually skipped to Stage 6 in order to better fit everyone's schedules. So stay tuned for Stage 6, Metal Gear Solid.